Ain't that nice? How's it going with you?
Good. How you doing, man?
Not bad at all. So, Jimi Jamison, you got a lot going on right now.
Yeah, it's interesting stuff going on. I'm liking the record a lot.
Never too late. Now, tell me about this. How long did this process take you to do it, this album?
Well, actually, it took Eric between tours. He was touring. It took Eric a while to get it to finish all the songs because he was touring at the time, and he'd come home and he'd work on it and go back out and come back. And when he got through with the demos, he sent to me, and it actually didn't take me a long time to sing them because I really got into them emotionally and everything, and it was just a lot of fun. And so it only took me a couple of weeks for me to sing all the songs.
Going into the studio nowadays, how do you like it? It's probably quicker.
Yeah, it is quicker. It's a lot easier. I'll tell you that. you know, with all the gimmicks they got now, but I like to do it as natural as possible, and I usually do. Of course, every once in a while you have to tweak something. Sometimes you'll be singing something and you'll go in the control room and listen to it, and the guy said, "Well, I just have to tune up this one syllable," and I'll say, "What syllable? It sounds in tune to me." I couldn't even tell it. But I guess if they want to go that extreme, let them go for it.
Yeah,
But
that's kind of extreme if you ask me.
it really is. I really don't like it that much. I usually just leave mine alone.
And another thing too, our album cover. How's the concept on this one?
Well, the album cover, I think they wanted to put. I think someone said they wanted to put a picture of me on there. And I said, "Please don't put a picture of me." So then I came up with this concept. It's a picture of New York in the background, and all the burning and just everything that's happened. It's kind of a historic looking picture with it's got a few little quirks in there about what's happened in the near past, and it's got the eagle up front to show the strength. And I think they came up with a great idea on it. That's what I wanted to do.
The wonderful world of Skype. How do you like promotions now that instead of phone interviews you get to do it on the internet?
Yeah, this is only my second Skype interview I've ever done.
And what do you think of the technology that it brings?
Well, I love it now. I've gotten used to it. This second time here, I've gotten used to it after screwing it the first time. And I mean, it's great, but it's I still like to do things face to face. But if you can't do it face to face, I guess this is the next best thing.
Let's say releasing albums nowadays, versus the 1980s and 90s and early year 2000s. How is it now, releasing and, having these promotions going on online?
Yeah, it's hard to get heard above the noise. Really, a lot of times you get lost in the shuffle. A lot of artists do. That if you don't have a big promotion push behind you, it's hard to get heard above everything. But it opens, of course, it opens the door for a lot more new artists and a lot of new music that wouldn't get heard otherwise. So I guess that's a really good thing, and it kind of spreads the power of the record business out a little among more people than it did before, when just the big record labels made all the money and had all power. So you get to choose. You can find what you like. You get to choose what you like.
And let's go to the song Everybody's Got a Broken Heart. This song has power, has almost everything in, for the opening track. How do you describe it in your words, this song?
Exactly, just how you described it. That was actually going to be the first single, and I voted for "Never Too Late." And then I listened back to the song you just mentioned, and I said, "Well, geez, maybe I should have gone ahead and gone with that." But I listened to it, and I said, "No, I can't make my mind up." But I think that's great. It's a great opening song. It's a really good one to open up with. It catches you, it grabs you, and it has a good message, and you want to listen to it after the first 3 or 4 bars, and that's a big key to the whole thing.
The songwriting in general of 2012, how's it for you coming into a scene and writing music nowadays?
Man, I'll tell you what, Eric Martinson did an unbelievable job of writing. he and Michael, the other co-writer, men guys are fantastic. I mean, they just pulled it right out of the hat and just nailed me to a T. And I went in the studio and did my vocals, and of course my way in Memphis, and receiving the tracks, and it was and produced my vocals, and it was just a blast, man, to be able to sing this stuff. I wasn't really sure if I was going to be able to hit some of those notes or not, but when I got in there, the feeling, the emotion grabbed me, and it was just like the old days. It was just like easy and fun again.
Keeping a voice in tune and in power throughout all these years, what would be your secret?
I don't really have a secret other than I don't baby my voice by any means. I do whatever I want to do. If I want to scream, I'll scream. You got to watch it a little bit. I tell a lot of singers that before they do a live show, don't drink a lot and get drunk before you sing, because you have no control. You have to have control of your vocals, and you have to warm up before you sing. And I used to be the old school, where I was invincible. When I was younger, really young singer, and I don't have to warm up, but I found out later on you really do have to warm up. It helps them immensely. So I've changed my tune in that area. So I give that advice to every singer I know. Any
tour dates lined up for Jimi Jamison solo?
We don't have any lined up solid yet, but we're talking about it, and we're working on trying to get some solo dates lined up. I was supposed to come to Italy and do some shows over there, but I think it may have fell through. I'm not sure what happened, but I so want to come over there and do some shows, and I want to play it in the States too, because I haven't had the opportunity to play this record live. Although it just came out, I know, but I want to play it live for the people, because I think they're really going to like it.
What's going on with Survivor at the moment?
Survivor is we're off right now. We just took a few months off. We're talking about doing another record, and of course we'll play some more next year, but we're taking probably through February off for right now, and I'm doing my solo thing right now.
So on the day off, how's your life treated? Is it still working on a day off, or are you actually relaxing?
Well, it's I wouldn't call it work. It's kind of working. You're on your computer. You have to stay in touch with everybody, of course. That's the main work. When I'm singing, that's not work to me. That's fun. When I'm traveling or when I'm on the computer, contacting people or doing, talking to people, business people, that's the work part of it. When I'm singing and playing, that's the fun part of it. That has nothing to do with work as far as I'm concerned. It's the traveling and the preparation and the setting of everything that's the work. Other than that, I'm laying around on the couch. You know what I
mean? Let's say let's take somebody newer in the business nowadays, and they have to really push hard on promotions. Do you think they'd be losing their musicianship in a sense with doing all promotions themselves? Because the record labels aren't pushing younger people nowadays, let's say?
Yeah, I think it's exactly like trying to program drums and record all your instruments in your house while you're trying to write the song. I can't do that. It takes my creativity. It's hard to do that. Do everything yourself and still be creative and come up with good ideas. And so I tried to do that, and I just gave up trying to do that, because I had a little studio, and I would try to program the drums, and I'd try to do this and that, and play all the instruments, and write the song too, and promote it too, and it just doesn't work. For some people who are like Einstein, somebody who are very talented or very computer-minded and studio-wise and just brilliant, it would probably come easy. But for most of us, the creativity and the internet or the work part, the computers and everything gets in the way.
Because all of a sudden you're concentrating too hard on working part, to get the business going.
Exactly, and you turn around and you have nothing to promote.
Right.
Yeah, so that's a drag, but a lot of guys have to do that, and more power to them if they can do it, and I hope they can. But it's too hard. It was too hard for me. I couldn't do all the recording and engineering and playing the instruments and everything myself, plus sing and write the song. Writing the song and singing is what I do.
So the overall product of Never Too Late, you're very satisfied of it, and you actually obviously have a promo video, Never Too Late, and
Right.
this video, let's say, how was it coming into making a video?
This is probably the most fun I've ever had making a video. Of all the videos we've ever made, the director and myself put our heads together and came up with this idea, and it just happened. And he came down from Chicago and we shot it here in Memphis. And most of the actors that you see in the video are just people that we got off the street to act to help us out. And that's an amazing feat right there in itself. People just wanted to be a part of it, and it turned out really good. And the band at the end of the video is killer. They're good friends of mine. John Roth, the guitar player, started out playing. He's played with me for a long time, and now he plays with Winger and Giant and Starship, all three bands.
Wow, okay, that's good.
Yeah, so he's got it going on. And the rest of the guys in the video were fantastic too. The drummer and Pete and Corey, the other guitar player. And it was just a lot of fun to do this video, and I didn't mind it at all. Usually I hate doing videos. I really don't like it at all, but this one turned out to be a lot of fun, and we had a blast doing it.
Maybe in 5 years from now we'll be filming videos with iPads and stuff. What do you think of the technology?
Yeah. Exactly. I did a show not long ago, and I was playing, and I saw this guy walking around with this iPad, and I walked out, and I was looking around for the board, the mixing board, and I said, "Hey, where's the board? Where's the mixing board?" He said, "It's right here." He was mixing with his iPad.
Oh my!
Whole band mixing with his iPad, and it sounded fantastic.
That is incredible when you think of it.
I know. I couldn't believe it. It's the first time I'd seen it. I said, "Jesus Christ. You're mixing all of us with that iPad." He goes, "Yeah." Unreal. It blew my mind. I was looking for a big mixing board. That's what I'm used to.
I think a lot of people are used to that big mixing board.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they are, but just hearing what this guy was doing with just an iPad, that's all he had was an iPad.
Wow. The technology is getting better and better every year.
Yeah, maybe they'll find another planet for us to go to before this one explodes.
That too, and let's say someday we won't have no singers because it's all going to be digital.
True, they just sample all our voices, just put them all through the thing. Hey, I don't like that idea, Jason.
I totally understand, but I don't know where it's going. This technology. Did you realize that people can start playing guitar on iPads? And you don't even need to learn the guitar anymore.
No, I haven't found that program yet. I need to find that one though. No, I try to play my own guitar, but I've heard something about that, but I haven't scoped it out. I gotta check that out. You just pick the guitar up and plug it in and hit it, and it plays itself?
No, it's just actually you see strings on the iPad, and you strum the strings on the iPad, and you pick your key structures, and there you go.
Okay, I got you. Oh, so you can write a song like that, but you can't really live in front of people like that.
Well, unless your song is all G, D, and few structures like that, you could probably do it.
Yeah, true. Yeah. I guess GarageBand. That's one of the things you could do it on, right?
Yeah. I think I just seen another application that I just got, and I was laughing a little bit, thinking, probably so I want to play my guitar, but
yeah.
You put 5 minutes into it, and then you think to yourself, I could maybe write a song actually on this thing.
Yeah, that's the way. GarageBand's got a thing in there like that too. I did mess around with that for a few minutes, but I got bored and just picked my guitar up. It's a lot quicker.
That's true, but then you have to put a mic in front of the guitar. This you don't.
That's true. I plug mine straight into the computer.
Oh, that's good too. Well, excellent stuff, Jimi Jamison. Your new album sounds great. The sound quality is very pristine and hard hitting.
Thanks.
Certainly, the intro of the album is very good. Keep on doing great work.
Thanks, Jason. I'm really proud of this record, and the Frontiers did a great job on this record, and everybody that was on the team did a great job, and I'm real proud of it, and I hope everyone gets a chance to hear it.
Excellent stuff. Well, thank you very much for the second opportunity to talk to you, and you have a great 2012.
You too, brother.
All
See you
right.
later.
See you. Bye bye.